Ojai, New Jersey, where someone is getting called out. But nobody knows who it is, except me. Let's go do a little searching. Hi, Dennis Garcia. I'm doing okay. Now, what happens if I say that you just got called out?
If I got called out, then I got called out, you know? We settled it.
You didn't get called out. Okay. But someone's getting called out for best 2 out of 3 matchup for $200. Let's see if they accept it or not. Let's walk around here. Let's see. Hi, JJ.
Hi, Gordon.
Now, I do this show called You've Been Called Out, where someone gets challenged to a 2 out of 3 game match after this. If you got called out, would you accept it?
Yeah.
See? That's good. I'm impressed. It's not you.
Okay, that's fine. Whoever wants to bone me.
All right, sounds good. But you can hang out here 1 second. Let's see who else we have. Hi, Will.
I'm not on trade base, so it's all right. I'm not on trade base.
Yeah, you're not on anything right now. Now, let me ask you this question. You know I do this thing called You've Been Called Out.
Oh, here we go again.
If you get called out, would you accept the match?
You should already know the answer to that, Gordon.
I don't know the answer to that, but I will say this. You have been called out. Of course you have. So here's how this game works. It is a $200 match, best of 3. $200 best of 3. You've got 1 or 2 options right now. Number 1, you can take it blind, but if you do that, I'll pay $100. So it'll only cost you $100 for a chance to make $200, plus you can raise the bet later. Or you don't have to take it. I'll show you who your opponent is, and then you can figure it out. But if you do that, I'm not putting in anything. You're putting in the whole $200 if you want to play. What would you like to do?
Pretty much.
You're going to accept it blind?
Yeah.
All right. So do me a favor. JJ, if you'd like, can you go outside and bring in, he should be outside right now. Can you bring him in? He may be a little familiar to you. You may know who he is. Well, let's say you may want to raise the bet when you see who your opponent is. I'd like to introduce U.B.A. World Champion Brian Ziesig.
This is your KG initiation. You understand this, right?
Okay.
This is your KG initiation.
Cool.
How do you like in the initiation so far?
Let's go.
All right, now, here's your other option before you throw a ball. Since you called it blind, you can raise the bet up to 500. Or you can, no. That was a very quick no.
Games 1, 2, 3.
A very quick no. So after this, we're going to have Brian Ziesig versus Will Watson, 2 out of 3 for 200. Brian, your thoughts?
So listen, this is the whole thing. He just joined KG, okay? I'm one of the newer members of KG. They initiated me the same way I'm going to initiate Will. We're going to put him into a match right away, see if he's Battle Bowl ready. Got to make sure he's Battle Bowl ready because he's already in the starting lineup for our brawl, which I believe I bought 300 the last game to help us get into the brawl.
I believe you did, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just want to make sure he's worthy enough to take my spot down there. So we'll find out in about an hour or so.
Sort of like the Green Knight, you know, that's sort of that indoctrination, and that's Gawain right there.
I mean, listen, you know what? One-handed to two-handed, it's evolution right now. That's all it is. I mean, he's the young guy, I'm the older guy, and that's how it is.
All right, I wish you good luck.
We're talking luck.
Let's go. Man, I'm always worthy. I'm a U.B.A. vet, been in here since the beginning, even before Brian got into this. I'm always worthy. I prove my worth time and time again. It's like, that's no question at this point. Everybody calls me out. That's not a problem. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. That's fine. That's fine. I'm up to the challenge.
You better win.
Yes, sir.
You better win.
Yeah, got you. I like that. I like the challenge. Let's get it.
All right, we are starting. You've been called out. Even though I got somebody in the way, I got a cameo appearance. Well, Watson's going first here. We're starting the match. 2 out of 3, $200. And possibly a spot on Battle Bowl. And I'm joined by Dougie Haran. Hello, Douglas.
What's up, Gordon? How you doing? So what is this? This is You've Been Called Out, part 18?
Actually, this is episode 6.
All right, so we got Brian Ziesig again
We do.
versus Will Watson, right?
We do.
We had Brian Ziesig before,
We have.
and what happened?
He did not do that well against you.
Oh, hold on. That was a good shot, though.
That shot was probably much better than anything that he threw at Cavalier.
No, he threw pretty good at Cavalier, but I was just better than him.
You could, or you could move somewhere else to hear the match.
Gordon, I told Brian at the bar earlier. I said, Brian, Will Watson will win. Will Watson's quiet though. He used to be louder, but now he has more waves and he has gray hairs and stuff. So
he's got glasses too.
He has glasses too. So I mean, he's more quiet than. So this is probably gonna be like a 4-minute video.
Right now it's 2 out of 3. Guarantee you it'll last more than 4 minutes.
That's a good shot right there. That's a good shot right there.
Oh, it sure is.
Brian Ziesig with the first 2.
Ziesig with the mixer right now.
Brian Ziesig didn't have the first 2 at all last time in Carolina. But Will Watson's a different person. Will Watson's younger than me, he's shorter than me, and he's skinnier than me. Just saying.
Oh.
What?
And he just said, and he's better than you.
Second frame, Gordon. Let's go. He's throwing a Zen. That's not a good shot.
That is not a good shot.
That's not a good shot.
That is not the double that you're looking for.
You see those teeth on his shirt? It looks kind of like that.
It does sort of look like the teeth on his shirt right now.
One.
Ouch.
Yo, how do you go 5-0 in a U.B.A match? How do you go 5-0? At least I went 5-1.
How do you go 5-0? I don't know. What'd you do in that fill against Stucky Russell in Game 3?
I went 5-2.
You went. You didn't even on the fill. You needed 8 on the fill. You went like 6 or 5.
We don't care about memories and things like that.
Oh, we don't care about Dougie's memories as much as you care about you beating Ziesig's memories. Is that right?
Brian, hey, listen, Will Watson got a strike right there.
Did have a strike right there.
Are you be happy about that?
I'm always happy about everything. You know me. I'm very low maintenance. I'm easily amused.
All right, so look, I've never asked you this, and no one never really asked you this. Who do you want to win?
I want to see a Game 3. I always like to see something go to the maximum.
All right, so
I want to see the better bowler win.
The better bowler win.
Yes.
The better bowler is not always Game 3.
That's true.
The better bowler is usually the tallest person.
Well, in that case, I'm a horrible bowler because I'm like 3 feet tall.
Gordon, you never win anything though. Brian has
the only stuff that I won was been against you, by the way. Gauntlet here. We sort of beat up on your team.
I'm not saying anything else.
That's right. We don't want to remember those memories. That's right. I forgot about that. Memories of the past.
Those are memories we want to forget.
I enjoyed not forgetting about that.
How do you lose to Gordon Pepper, who doesn't even bowl? Like,
well,
seriously.
you did.
Pepper's a god, though.
He's the god.
If you bowl with Gordon, he's the best.
Gordon Pepper's okay.
No, Gordon's a black cloud if he doesn't bowl with you.
He eats eggs and peanut butter.
That's right.
Eggs and
maybe
eggs
no.
and tuna fish, eggs and peanut butter, peaches and mangoes.
What is
None
wrong
of those go together.
No, just cut
What
it.
is wrong with peaches and mangoes?
They don't go together. They're both fruits.
Peaches and mangoes are good. Anyway, there is a 10-pin up there left by Brian Ziesig. That is his first non-strike. He still has a 29-pin lead right now over Will Watson in the 4th frame. And he looks like he will make it, and he does.
Brian Ziesig is good at spares.
Ziesig is very good at spares.
No. Anybody that has a hand on the shirt is good at spares.
Not just a hand, a killer grip hand.
It's a killer grip hand on the shirt. He's good at spares.
He's good at spares.
Yeah. That's my expert commentary. Shout out to Dansbury. 4th frame.
Watson right now got to make up for what he did frame 2. He sure does. Woo. In the words of Dougie, woo! That was a nice little strike there.
Slick Willie.
Hey, Dougie. Will Watson has teeth on his shirt, but ain't anybody from Pennsylvania that has that rack of teeth.
Shout out to never mind.
Name me a person from Pennsylvania that has a full set of teeth.
The opinions of John Sperone does not reflect any opinions on anybody in U.B.A. staff.
Oh no!
But John may agree with me that is not a good lead right there for Will Watson.
Sorry, that's called the 2-8. I'm sorry, that's called the 2-10.
That's a 2-10 up there.
It's almost 2-8-10.
That's a Tannersville,
But he has 8 up
Pennsylvania.
top though. He's not winning this game, Gordon. He's not winning this game.
I will say this: Will Watson's in trouble
How much are
early.
they playing for?
$200 match.
Oh, he didn't add nothing on top of it?
He did not. Will did not add anything up.
He's scared. At least me, like, I gave like extra, what,
You
$200?
added, yeah, you made it a $400 match.
I took Brian's license like $300 and, you know, you guys is $100 because I was called out.
You were called out.
You know, Will Watson needs to like refocus. Hey, Will, you want a shot?
He already had a shot.
He's too
need another one.
He's too like into this. Like he has to like not think about it.
Well, it's Ziesig right now. 5th frame coming up. Ooh, 9 pin.
Brian Ziesig can't bowl if you talk to him.
Oh, no.
That's because I have 8. I'm not ashamed.
Dougie, you need fingers to leave a solid 9.
Well, basically, Brian says that Dougie needs to get some more fingers. Sort of like the fingers on the KG jersey right now.
I was, and so was he, and I fucked him up. They forgot about that. Hey, listen, shout out to Brian Ziesig inducted into the U.B.A. Hall of Fame.
Very much so. Hall of Famer right now is leaving the 9 pin,
I'm
and he
not
makes
sure
it.
whether this video is going to drop before the U.B.A., but so otherwise, spoiler alert. Hey, Will, you want to shot now?
By the way, we're going to have a shot after this game for intermission purposes.
Tell him, Tiff.
Oh, you saying bye. I think you said
We are going into the second half of game 1. Ziesig right now up by 42 pins potentially right now.
Shout out to Gordon Math.
Yipes. Gordon Math. 6th frame coming up. That is a good shot. Oh, no, it's not.
It was a good shot for
It was a good shot for a second. Yeah, it was a good shot for Will Watson. It was a good shot for a second.
Did you see his
And then
own
just like
shot?
Will Watson's ball, that ball didn't come up, and he left a 2-4, 8-10.
He needed, Mr. Knack over here said he needed a little bit more of those fingers off his shirt. He had no fingers. He had a killer's grip, minus the P and the Z.
Well, right now, Brian did have a killer's grip on this match, except now he's left the door open. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Wait, hold on.
This is makeable, though. That ball's got a... Oh, maybe. Oh. Almost. 8-10 right now. Brian can see his lead get cut down to 16 pins.
How do you do
right
that
now.
so fast?
I'm a geek. I do that stuff.
You're a nerd.
I am a nerd.
Because it's not really 16, it's really 26.
If he strikes that, it'll be 16. 106 to 122 in the 6th frame. Of course, he's got to get a mark here. He does. And that's a strike. Yeah, thank you, though. I thank you for validating my math skills, sir. So right now, right now, Will Watson potentially down by 26. Strike here makes it down by 16. And it forces Brian to start striking, or else that lead's going to shrink even more.
All right, so over here, Will has strike, split, and we'll see what happens.
Yes, Will so far has had either strike or open in this game.
Well, he can't make spares. He's from New York.
First ball coming up. That looks much better. It is.
Hey.
Much better. Did not throw the ball out there, and the ball didn't skid. It rolled right in there.
You know, Will has a great patch in his hair. That's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Thank you for letting us know that. Right now, as previously aforementioned, Will potentially has got this cut down to 16 pins. Ziesig's turn to do something that's not what he did on 39.
He's gonna throw a 7 count.
We'll see.
That's good though.
Oh, that ball looks decent. Yeah, that's not a 7 count. All 10 down.
All right, so look, are they bowling on like a fresh pattern or no?
This is fresh. Fresh half shot.
All right. So Brian needs to like pretty much go out to secure his position.
Well, a strike right now will keep him at 16. Mark right now, as you're right, that puts him in trouble. Anything that's not a strike puts him in trouble. That is correct, sir. See, we got Dougie Math. Dougie Math is good.
How you vote?
What up, me? How you doing, sir? I never saw you. That's what I heard.
I don't think he saw him go there.
It's on. Ziesig right now. It's a frame coming up. That's buried.
That was pretty. That was pretty right there.
That was a very pretty shot.
We're not seeing like Brian's like to talk a lot though. He's like quiet today.
Brian is very focused, and scoring for him is going to be much higher than,
if
when it was
lost to
against
me
you.
ever, I would focus also.
That's true.
You can't be the only person that has 2 you've been called out and lose 2 times.
That is true. That has not happened yet.
No more. You can't. We don't want you no more. I'm sorry, anymore.
Watson right now needs another strike here to keep at 16. He does.
Ooh. What do you call himself? The two-handed bandit? Something like that?
Think so.
Yo, high rod. Come here.
Two-handed bandit, who is down by as much as 46, is looking to steal a win as we go into the
High
ninth
Rod,
frame.
who you like in this match? We got Rod Mayhem right here. High Rod. Who you like, Brian or Will?
Who do I like?
That's what I asked you already.
I will go with Isaac.
Who?
Who's Isaac?
Who's Isaac?
What was his name?
Go ahead, High Rod.
All right, thank you for playing. All right. Ninth frame coming up here, trying to keep that line in place. He does. 4 in a row for Watson. Now he's got himself very much back into this game. However, the one thing that he did not do is be able to shut Brian Ziesig out. If he strikes in the ninth, first ball in the 10th frame, Brian Ziesig will win this. Will go up 1 zip.
Never happened. It'll never happen. I've been dreaming that dream for fucking years.
Ziesig right now needs to keep the lead with a strike right here. He does. First strike in the 10th will seal it for Ziesig. If he doesn't get that, it depends on what he leaves.
He has 240 out, right? Yeah, you're right. First
He can go out 242 for.
He needs strike plus. Well, yeah, no, it's over.
No, strike is done.
Strike is it.
If he doesn't strike, a spare opens the door. Well, if Will Watson doesn't miss anymore, that's going to be a 226. Ziesig can go out for 242.
Gordon, what did we learn in this game? Red circles, if you can see the screens, you can't see the screens. Red circles are not good. Splits are not good.
Red circles are not very good in bowling.
It's a big shot.
This is effectively for game 1. He's strutting it out. It looks good. There's a reason why he does.
That was high, but he carried it. Brian Ziesig, game 1.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Brian says the only thing that's high is dunk.
To my followers and friends, I don't smoke, I just drink a lot.
Can you get high off alcohol fumes?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. I don't know. Can you get high off Henny fumes?
See, look. Hey, Gordon.
Wait.
If that were me, I would have been like pulling on Brian's shirt.
Eventually.
I would have been playing with Brian's like, spiked hair. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like just let him bowl. This is
that may be Ari Belichick right there. It's terrible, but it's good.
Will Watson was too complacent in this match. If I was giving my money away, I'm gonna try everything I can to save my money.
Well,
and Tiffany doesn't bowl.
But right now, I think the bigger problem is that Will Watson took a little bit too long to try to figure out the lanes. At that point, Brian Ziesig had a 38 pin advantage, and he wasn't going to let it up, and he didn't.
He ball changed, I think.
Well, I thought he ball changed in the other 2 shots also after the first game was out. So while they're going to the bar, at the end of game 1, Brian Ziesig 241, Will Watson 193. Ziesig leads 1 zip, and if he takes one more game, he's going to win this call-out.
All right, here we go. Game 2. You've been called out. Brian versus Will Watson.
And Will Watson's going to win this one, or Ziesig is going to win 2 zip, and he's going to stare at you and maybe call you out.
I'm not bowling again, Gordon. Sorry, I'm done.
Everybody always says that.
First frame.
First ball coming in.
Wow. See, he strikes a lot, right? But he's only
Brian does strike a lot.
He's drinking Jack. Like, who drinks Jack?
Apparently, Brian drinks Jack, and he just gave you a signal that I think I'm better off not showing on camera.
Off to left.
Guys that don't wear beanies drink Jack.
It's the equivalent of a girl with a wig on.
And Watson right now in the hole early, 10 pin. Watson right now has got to win this one, and right now he's already trailing theoretically. Watson right now looking to make the spare. He does. Watson right now maybe in for a very rude awakening here. Well, welcome to being indoctrinated. This is a really harsh indoctrination.
Indoctrination? I don't even know what that means. I was going to say this. I think Will's going to win this game, though. I think Will's going to figure it out that he has to play tight here. And he switched balls for no reason. Okay, maybe he switched balls for a reason.
Well, Will had a good look in the game. The problem is it came out too little too late. He closed the barn door after the horses to eat his kids in game 1.
I like the Zen that he was throwing before, though. That idol looked pretty good, though. Like, really good.
Did look good.
And Brian's throwing the Storm Dark Code. Shout out to Storm. U.B.A. sponsors.
Yep.
Just saying.
Thank you, Pitchman. No, but basically what I'm looking at, the ball's got to be in high and tight. If they're throwing the ball out right now, the ball's not coming back, which is why you get the lovely 2, 4, 8, 10s up there in game 1.
They're both playing a part of the lane that not many people can play or will play to start. Again, Brian's going maybe, looks like 18, 17 to maybe 10, and Will's going more direct a little bit, but still at 10 in the break point.
Oh, correct on both counts, sir.
I know. I watch bowling, Gordon.
I know you do.
You know what I'm saying? Tiffany. You lucky it's not. Never mind, Tiffany. STFU.
Now. It's a good. Yeah.
You don't curse.
No, we do not. Shut the front door. Oh, there's the kick. Oh, he almost got away with it.
You saw that leg kick, though?
I did see the leg kick.
Leg kick means he didn't like it.
Leg kick on video. He definitely didn't. Either he liked it or he thought that ball was going to hook him a little more than it did.
He's too old for that, though. He is too old for that. He's like 43. And Will's like 28 with a great patch. Right?
I don't.
No comment. You should have Tiffany with it.
All right, so right now,
Third
front
frame
2,
spin.
9. Yeah, I do not expect Mr. Ziesig to miss one, and he won't. At least he won't miss that one.
So we need to see Will strike a lot.
Well, right now, if Will strikes here, he...
You guys are the guys for KG. He's more than worthy to take my spot down at Battle Bowl. But you better be willing to back his ass against this guy in the beanie that thinks he's actually something.
Now that we've said that, well, Watson's looking to double. He does. Now it is a 1-pin game. And another strike by Will. He can make it an 11-pin lead. Right now, the phone could have been a wake-up call for Watson. He finally takes his first lead in this match as we go into the 4th frame. Strike here, you're up by 11 pins, and there it is. 3 for Will Watson. Watson now up by 11. If they both go out the door, Watson wins 290-279. Which, of course, will force a game 3. Watson must win this one. Ziesig right now, that ball looks good. It is. Ziesig right now should have 4 in a row. He didn't. Left a little 4-pin. Right now, that's the difference in this match. Brian right now still trailing by 11 as we go into the 5th frame. Double here will put pressure on Watson to keep striking. Ziesig right now, that ball looks good also, and this time he does get it. No leg kick, but a trip 4 and a trip 10.
I think that we see Brian's like he changed his shot from Jack Fire to Jack Apple. I'm just saying. Who's the sponsor for the other thing, Gordon?
I'm sorry?
Who's the other sponsor you have? You have a couple.
Do have a couple of sponsors.
Shout out to them. Shout them out.
I'll shout out everybody momentarily. First of all, got to talk about Will Watson right now.
Good frame. That's good.
He says it's good. It is. 4-0 for Watson.
I questioned that ball change, but purple balls work the same way that blue balls don't work.
And you got a light green beanie on. Where's the purple beanie?
You mean pink?
Pink beanie.
It's in the car.
Oh.
But shout out to blue balls. Just saying.
No comment.
Purple balls work in blue balls, but apparently for Will they strike a lot more.
Bravo for purple balls. Anyway, second game of game 2. Will Watson needs this one. Right now he's up by 11.
That's good.
That ball looks good. That ball's got to hurry up a little bit. It does. 5 in a row for Watson.
5 in a row.
Now putting Ziesig on notice. Power of the teeth.
Petite. It's not petite. It's not petite. We're watching like a 3X, maybe 4X. He's not petite.
Now, power of the teeth, not petite.
What size you with?
Me? XL.
Jesus, I wear 4X sometimes. 3X sometimes too.
That's a lot of clothing you got there.
6 frame for Brian.
Ziesig here. Oh, I didn't like that shot. Pins disagree with him. 3 in a row for Ziesig. Again, the only blemish that Ziesig has right now is that 4-pin on lane 39, and that is exactly what he's trailing with in this match. Ziesig still down by 11 going into the 7th frame.
Will Watson is really, really damn comfortable right now. He's actually talking to people now, if you can see off camera, but I always sweat.
Why you sweat?
I'm tall.
Because you're dumb?
No, I'm tall, I'm fat, and I'm sexy. That's why I sweat.
And he's got a green beanie.
Yeah, too.
Lime green?
Lime green.
Looks good.
Just take a little bit.
Nothing wrong with lime green beanie.
2016 Dougie.
2016 Dougie with the lime green beanie. 7th frame coming up for Ziesig. Right now, still needs to strike to keep the pressure on Will Watson, and he will.
Yo, all these strikes are perfect, though. Both these guys.
Both these guys know what to do. Now, if they were together in KG at Battle Ball, this would be one. Oh, he's calling out Jersey lanes here.
Fluffer of bowling when it comes to the tri-state area.
What is a fluffer? Does anybody know what a fluffer is? I don't know what a
9th frame. BZ again needs to keep the pressure on at this point. That ball look. Oh no, it's high. Oh! We thought it was good, then we didn't think it was good. Now it's good.
It's good. It said strike up there. That's how I didn't lose to him. I fucked him up.
So here's the situation. Ziesig cannot shut Will Watson out. Watson needs a strike of the 9-2 to the 10th. He will win. He'll force a game 3. Anything less than that, the door will be open for Ziesig.
Not anything less, but he needs to strike right here, though.
Sure does.
This is a big shot. Come on.
First shot coming up, 9th frame. He likes it. There it is. Here's the situation. Will Watson must shoot the first 2 strikes in the 10th frame. If he does, we get a game 3. If he doesn't, it depends on what he does.
He can only tie.
Yeah, he can still tie, though. Force a 2-game roll-off. Frame roll-off.
This is first, so he has to match him.
Correct.
So if he doesn't strike, Brian can win. If he does strike and then he goes 9, Brian can't win, but he can only tie. There you go.
Well, it's got to go strike 9 spare. Spare is important. It was very important for your match, earlier.
He should make a spare, though. He should make a spare. He has to get a strike, though, first.
First things first. That ball's a little high, but it's buried.
Yo, I told you.
That's one.
The tight lines in a pocket is working right now. That was a good
Very, very simple right here.
All right, he can lock him out. Right, Gordon?
If he strikes here, game is over. If he anything less than a strike,
Possible anything else.
possible steal.
8 spare can lead to him losing. 9 spare can lead to him tying.
Correct.
Strike to win.
Correct.
As long as he keeps on the lane in the last ball.
Correct. It's for game 2. Force the game 3. It is. It is good.
Hey Gordon, that was kind of perfect right there. That was like Willie not William perfect right there. Just saying.
That's what we call 2011 Watson.
Wait, ahead, Gordon. Go over here, Gordon. It was the what? It was something over there. Hold my mic. Hey, we're watching game 2. It's gonna be game 3 coming up here for all the marbles, all the monies. We're watching spare, strike. He had 11 strikes at that game. BZ has 11 strikes also possible, but he's gonna lose. 290 for Will Watson. Maybe 279 for Brian Ziesig. It doesn't matter though. 1-1. You've been called out. All right, so look.
I got 79 in the wood and I can't win.
We got 1 game left, right? Y'all playing? Y'all playing?
Tough in Jersey compared to Long Island.
Is that a complaint?
I know.
He's not from Jersey though. He's not from Jersey.
I cross bridges. I don't give a fuck. I cross bridges.
We got 1 game left. What's about to happen?
If you know me, you know it's game 3 go time.
The G3G.
I taught Alex Vargas how to do that.
What?
I taught Alex Vargas how to do that. I did that before any of them.
I'm too old to know what he's talking about, so.
Yo, game 3 for the money.
Yo, check my stats. BC versus Young Guns. What I do game 3? Check my stats. Check my stats.
You're going against the Young Gun there, son.
It's called Killer's Grip versus somebody else.
Here we go, game 3. This is for the match right here. Start with a strike. By the way, I'll just say this right now. It will not shock me if we see 300, 2-frame roll-off.
BC versus, it's like King of the Hill, Gordon. BC versus Young Guns, that's what he said.
Well, yeah, this is King of the Hill a couple weeks ago, 300, 300.
I heard that. BC versus Young Guns. You see, Brian Ziesig, he calls everybody out, but he can't like actually like perform. He can't sustain. He can't like he doesn't have like stamina. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to do something different. Will he do something different now? Or no? We'll see.
I think we'll see some strikes up there. That's what I think.
We've been seeing strikes all match.
Well, exactly. I think we'll see more.
That first game was all strikes and some opens.
Well, there's some strikes.
That's a good shot too.
That is. Here we go. This could be just like it was in the last game. Whoever doesn't strike latest loses.
You're right. D-Dot's here. That's motivation.
For whom?
Watson. That's his friend.
Ah.
So, okay, I'm sorry, guys. First place, New Orleans, 2213. Second place for Austin Lee, Mitchell, 2060. Third place, Barton Bell, 2054. Fourth place,
Third frame. Oh,
jumping in. This time it works.
Wow. He didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. It's very outside there. He didn't like it. Did you like it? Little shift of a line there. That ball hooked in instead of throwing it down and in. However, 2 strikes up on the board.
Yo, Will technically has 12 in a row.
He does. Technically, it's a 300 game right now. Watson right now, frame 2, keeping it up. Sure does. 13 in a row for Will Watson.
He has 13 teeth in his shirt, so he might be done.
He's got 13 strikes in a row, except it may have to be 23 strikes in a row for him to beat Ziesig.
Nobody find footage of me throwing one hand. Nobody find footage. Gordon, don't you dare do that shit.
If you can't hear it, nobody wants me to find footage of him throwing with only one hand. I will not. I'll be a nice guy. It is a great match.
Very good match.
You asked me what I want to see happen. I said game 3. That's what we're getting. Another strike here. Yes, it is. 14 in a row for Watson.
So once he went from that Zen to the Idol, he missed one time out of the next 13, 14 shots. Very serious.
You like his purple balls?
His purple balls are better than his blue balls.
So far, so good?
Third frame.
Ziesig, oh, that ball's got to hurry back. It does. Oh, it does.
Very wide and it was a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was the 4-board back to strike.
Well, you mentioned the state earlier. That ball came back all the way from Pennsylvania. And it made a sharp eastern tuck. West. Yeah, I sure did. Right now, 3 frames, 3 strikes from both competitors. Here's Ziesig. He liked that shot from earlier, and he still likes it. He's going to say, oh, it sure was. The hand rotation was there.
He walked out a little bit right there, too. I'm 46 and drunk. Sound to being 46.
And drunk, apparently.
Sound to being drunk. I don't know what that feel like.
Bridges.
I don't be drunk. I wasn't drunk. I just got swept.
Maybe you needed to be drunk in that match. Maybe that would have helped you.
Here we go. We watched it 4 frames. Shut up, boy.
Watson right now looking for 15 in a row. Got it. 15 in a row for Watson as we go into the 5th frame. Neither bowler's made an error right now.
You against him?
We're hearing carpet betting here in the back. We got Ernie Cabrera here in the back trying to set up some bets.
He like Will.
Listen, I called Dougie over Ziesig. Dougie won. I'm calling Will over Ziesig and watch Will win, bro. Just might as well call me Miss Cleo. That's it.
Okay.
Miss Cleo. You put that on your flyers.
Yeah, put it on my flyers.
Miss Cleo.
Shot here. That looks good too. Got it. 16 in a row for Will Whitson. And we got the clap out of it too.
Let's call it a slap out. Let's call it a slap out. Yeah, Will. Hey, Will. The fire extinguisher over there. Fire extinguisher over there.
You're done now. You just touched him. You're done. You touched the black cloud in Gordon Pepper.
You gonna wash it off?
Run and wash your hands.
This is the love that I get from everybody who loves me, apparently, which is nobody. Maybe one person. That'll be around it. Ziesig right now. That ball looks good, and it's not 10-pin. Hold up. Wait a minute.
10-pin.
10-pin out.
Yo, I think that slap it out. You know, I think it intimidated Brian. I think it got him scared a little bit scared. You know what I'm saying? And Will knows his fire extinguisher is right over there.
Right now, this is a golden opportunity for Will Watson right now to take control of this match.
Is that what it's called, a golden opportunity?
Golden opportunity.
Okay. You might miss this.
Then it would be a platinum opportunity. But he's not going to miss it, so it's only a golden opportunity. Watson again now, instead of being up by 11, up by 21 as we go into the second half of Game 3. Whoever wins this wins the call-out.
I like Watson right now. He has not missed this whole game. He has not missed the last game in the last 11 shots. He barely missed in the first frame last game. He should have really 300 front foul.
I was going to say right now everybody would like Watson, being that he's up by 21 pins at this point.
No. I mean, Brian's still good though. He's still a legend. You know what I'm saying? So he has a PBA title to his credit. You know, he's a U.B.A. former world champion.
Twice
world champion.
And that's how he responds to a 10-pin.
He's just very clumsy.
Well, now here's Will Watson. Now, again, keep in mind, people are complaining that he touched me. Pause. I'm pretty sure I don't want to hear that conversation over there.
Why they bother me?
I don't know. Watson right now looking to grab it. Oh, that looks good.
I thought he finished right on that lane.
17 in a row for Watson.
You know,
Look for 18.
We bought him a shot. That shot.
Apparently, it was a really potent shot.
That was a potent shot. He had like a double shot, and we paid for singles. So, you know.
7th frame right now. Watson's still up by 21. And Brian Ziesig right now is running out of frames.
It's not over yet, boy.
Oh, it's definitely not over yet.
He has to go all the way out. Brian, he missed barely the last frame. I mean, 2 frames.
Watson
ago.
doesn't have to go all the way out. As long as he throws the next 4, he's good. Assuming, again, that Brian just keeps throwing
He
strikes.
has to go all the way out.
He does. 7th frame here. That ball's got to hook back up, and it does. 18 in a row for Watson. You want to make a definitive statement on I want my spot for battle ball. Shooting 18 in a row is a good way to do that.
Yo,
He is right. There is a lot of game left.
all right, so if you happen to go 0-2 on You've Been Called Out, what do you do with yourself? Do you just like disappear forever again?
I think you find Dougie and try to strangle him with its own beanie. I think that's what you
That's what
do.
happens. I mean, but otherwise, like, what can you really say?
Well, first things first. This match is not over yet. Oh!
When did you ever become relevant?
It went down.
I'm just saying.
8th frame here, and right now with only 3 frames left, this is pretty much a must strike for Ziesig.
Had the option to like raise, Will had the option to raise it, but he chose not to. Yeah, it's 200 total. Every shot right here is a big shot for him.
Yeah, well, this has got to be a strike, but that, no, he didn't, and there's a reason for it. 3-6-10, he did not like it.
Can we go like mobile camera right now? Can we go mobile camera?
No, do not go mobile camera.
Like Brian was like walking out because he was like over there making all kinds of body emotions. Like he lost. He thinks it's over. That's awesome. Driver's seat, Will Watson by a lot. He has 2 frames to work with.
Yeah, Will Watson right now is a platinum ×5 opportunity right here.
Is that like quintuple platinum?
Yeah, this could be. Well, right now, one of the things that I said early on is that he may need to shoot 23 strikes in a row in order to win this match. Right now, he's on strike 19.
He only needs 24 in a row.
Right now, he only needs 20 in a row.
I'm sorry, that's not 22 in a row. Correction. He's locked in right now, though, bro. He's locked in.
8th frame here. Pretty needs the next 2. That's 1. If he strikes in the 9th frame, this one will be mathematically over, and then the question is only going to be, is he going to shoot the tray?
Run 8, Will Watson.
The best that Ziesig can do right now, because of the non-strike in the 8th frame, is a 256. Watson obviously can go out for a lot more.
This is over, Gordon.
If he strikes here, it's definitely over. If he doesn't strike here, it depends on what he does.
This is over, Gordon. We'll see what happens, but this is over.
Right now, this effectively will end it. Oh.
Wow.
Well.
Spare is easy, though.
Ain't over till the fat lady sings.
7 minutes.
Assuming that he'll make this one anyway. Well, Ziesig right now must go out the door, or Will's going to win this one.
I think he's done making call-outs, Gordon. I think he's done making call-outs.
Oh, we'll see. This one's not over. This game is not mathematically over. Ziesig goes, he only threw 20 plus in a row. He's not Belmonte or something. No, but I'm sure he's pretty much glad that he's his teammate at this point.
Okay.
So basically, here's what needs to happen. Ziesig needs to go out the door, and he needs to hope that Will Watson, unlike what happened on 39, leaves both the 7 and the 10 on lane 40.
Will has to leave an open frame.
Will needs to make a mistake.
Like, this is over. This is over, Gordon.
That's not over yet.
Wow.
Will needs a 9 on the first ball. A 7-10 pops up. This one's not over. Again, Brian's got to get everything, though.
You see Will over there? The G3G. The Game 3 GOAT. He don't lose in Game 3. Ever. He wins every Game 3 pot in every tournament, except for this one tonight. But every tournament otherwise. That's Will Watson, bro. If you don't know who Will Watson is, look him up. Google him. Actually, Wikipedia him.
First ball, got to have it. He does not, and it's over. Will Watson's going to win this call out.
3, Will Watson. You go do the cameras. I mean, you go do the interview. I'm gonna hold you.
Here, you can do the camera.
Game 3 with Watson, y'all. It's over, y'all. Watson, guys. You said it. You said it.
And on that note, even though the game is mathematically over, Brian says he's looking to lower his average. There it is. Well, Watson will not get 23 in a row. However, it's a good shot. He's going to get second game over 270. Watson sort of took a siesta in game 1, the first 5 frames. After that, almost nothing but strikes.
Watson struck a lot.
Watson struck a lot.
Watson struck a lot. All right.
Until I was gonna say he needed Ziesig needed that one in the first frame. He didn't get it. Your winner will be Will Watson, who wins this call out 2-1. You get the final score up here. And he makes a spare for good measure. Final score for game 3. Will Watson 269, Brian Ziesig 224. Will Watson wins 2-1. And let's go chat with the winner. All right, sir. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
So how do you like your indoctrination, sir?
It was definitely a surprise. I wouldn't expect anything less though. Like I've bowled against him before. I'm back home, and it's always a battle between us. So this is no different. This is no different. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to bowl. Absolutely.
But listen, if you don't shoot like 750 and change for every brawl match down at Battle Ball, I'm gonna be a little upset.
I won't disappoint. I won't disappoint.
Be a little upset.
I won't disappoint.
If he doesn't do that, is there a chance that he's going to get called out again?
No, but
Not by you, but by somebody else.
I will say this: the torch has been handed. All right, listen. You are. Listen, Greg Gibbs, Jeff Scarola, KG guys, Diana Curris, Walter. This is your torchbearer right here. All right, he's got you. Put him on the scratch pad like you're supposed to. And let's do this and take it down at Battle Ball, because KG, it's all about the grip.
All about the grip.
That's how it is.
Yes, sir. Real quick, all the doubters in the U.B.A. said I ain't shit, excuse my language. I'm a burger, come see me. Anywhere, anytime, it don't matter. I may not be the Belmonte, but I'm the Belmonte of the U.B.A. What up?
I think Will said it all. For Will, for Brian, for everybody, for Douglas. This is Gordon Pepper saying, you've been called out.